The second half then, just getting going. Nuno Mendes. Konate promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's McAllister. Alexander-Arnold. And Cucurella. Tchouaméni to McAllister. And it's Tchouaméni. Over to the left. Chance here to counter. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Alexander-Arnold. Very nicely done. Vietnam appear to be happy to let their front. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Alexander-Arnold drives forward on the overlap. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cucurella got a long way forward to join the attack. Koundé hurtling down that right flank. Bellingham. That's been cut out, well played.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Now it's Thuram. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Passes short and sharp. He's gone direct here. Tchouaméni. Van Dijk. Great ball, and he's in here. And that is expertly dealt with. Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. Konate. And here's Mbappe. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And they're back on the ball again. Pressing high and with purpose. Driven forward. Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. McKennie. Bellingham. Looking to play him in. Drives it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Thuram. 75 minutes played. Cucurella. He's going to be disappointed with that. Probing pass. Koundé providing an outlet on that flank. Konate tries to clear.
Vietnam really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, easy pickings there. McAllister. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Here's Tchouaméni. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Konate. The final 5 minutes. Bellingham with a definite foul there.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 19, Mbumo. Number 11, Tur. Number 8.
He's in a great position here.
Number
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Alexander-Arnold. Coming on the field, number 10, Bellingham.
And it's Bellingham.
Number 22, Musiala.
And here's Lukaku.
Number 18,
That's been intercepted.
That was well
Number
played,
15,
well stopped.
Vinicius Junior.
Nico Williams.
Number 25.
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Outside the stadium gate, kindly remove it as it is about to be towed away. Substitution.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Well, that looks a decent ball. Bellingham. He's a sharp little ball here. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Traumeri. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Traumeri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's in on big chance! Musiala. Oh, this looks sharp. Nuno Mendes. And it's Traumeri. Traumeri. Mbappe. And it's Lopez. And he welcomes it in. Drilled in low. That has been knocked clear. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nuno Mendes. Musiala. Here's Traumeri. And he's had it nicked away. Vermin.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Gravenberg. Nicely weighted ball. Bellingham. And it's Musiala. Half-time, extra time.
And if you do have a chance
Well,
today,
both teams
please
have
take
run
some time
themselves
out to
into
give
the
your
ground
support
out
to
there.
our better
Does
stadiums.
anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Shoots! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of...
Shapes to shoot! No mistake! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking.
Takes a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Knocks it into space. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No way through. Nico Williams. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, sweet feet. Lukaku, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Lopez. And the pass is intercepted. Back into the middle. It's come to nothing. Vietnam are looking to... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Vietnam played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
You now that the latest travel information
Any reflections
is
on what you've seen, Jim?
Vietnam desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here,
Hello,
a clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Good read, needed to be. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And they've switched it over to the other side. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back. I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Lovely bit of skill. Vitinha.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cucurella. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, he's bustling through here! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quarter of an hour played. Aimed beyond the defence. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. And it's Partey. No goals as yet.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, good spread. And he plays one through. Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. Steaming on goalwards. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Vitinha. Chouameni. And it's Cucurella. And he's looking to catch him up. And here's Mbappe. Played into space out wide. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cucurella, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Just eases him off the ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's McKennie. Van de Ven defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cucurella. Cucurella goes steaming forward. And Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Koundé. And it's Mendes. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Vitinha. That's really well cleared. Mbappe. Mbappe going full tilt down the left. He's in space and looking for options. Van de Ven did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Thuram. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Vietnam are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Vitinha. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now this could be a chance. He's having a shot! Mendes getting this one clear. Koundé.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Bellingham. Knocks it into space. Vinicius Junior. That is lovely. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Vinicius Junior ploughing through the middle. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. And he was alert to it. Partey. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 19.
Pass somewhat off target. Vietnam appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Hakimi gets into a good position. McAllister.
Number 18. Lukaku. Number 15.
Rice. That looks a
Junior.
decent ball.
Number
And the through ball.
14.
He's got away.
Substitution.
Vietnam can breathe again. Just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game. Always onto this. And he's picked it up out wide. And this is Lukaku. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Vietnam are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Vietnam clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Stood up well to him there. That has ended up in no man's land. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Pulisic. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And it's Chương. Vietnam still ahead by the game's only goal. And here's Vinicius Junior. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Vinicius Junior. It's a good run down the right. Rice. Nuno Mendes.
There will be 1 minute.
He's well positioned here. Verbin! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Desperate defending required here. Pulisic with the short one. Defending was strong and firm. And he's managed to get rid. That's that, the end. Vietnam have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vitinha. Cucurella. Mbappe. That's a shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Alexander-Arnold proves just a little bit too strong. Here's Chouameni.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. He's being urged to shoot. Chooses to go back. Vitinha really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Mbappe! And it's McKennie.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Mbappe. Cucurella. Vietnam keep calm in the face of danger. Thuram. And it's Koundé. Now it's Bellingham. McKennie. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Chouameni. And it's Vitinha. Vitinha. Here's Chouameni. Pressure coming in from all directions. Vinicius Junior. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Vitinha. Vinicius Junior. McKennie. And it's Koundé. That looks a good ball through. Koundé receives it in a wide position. Vitinha. It's Thuram. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Vitinha. Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Chouameni. And it's Vitinha. And it's Chouameni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Thuram. brilliantly cut out. Vitinha. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Can he get on the end of this? Pass is just off target. Deftly away. There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
I'm afraid to tell you that we were expecting
views on the
traffic
first
to be
half?
heavy after the
Well,
final
I wouldn't
whistle
say it was the
today.
most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Vietnam are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager...
Can he finish? He's found a way through. Oh, well played. Cucurella, and that's been intercepted. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Mendes. And Koundé. Oh, they continue each to cancel the other out. Now it's Thuram. Vietnam appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And they can counter here. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Bellingham. He's in space and looking for options. Vietnam claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Substitution on the field.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Number 19, Mbumu. Number 11, Cha. Number 8, Mbappe.
Big
Number
header!
17, Cucurella.
And again!
Number 9.
Oh, that was a
Alexander-Arnold.
brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with
Number
that.
7,
Corner number 2 then.
Number 10, Bellingham. Number 18, Lukaku. Number 15, Vinicius Junior.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Mendes. Number 14, Hakimi. Substitutions taking place. Substitution.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Hakimi. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Konate. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Fermin. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Partey. And Mendes. Tchouaméni producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Nuno Mendes. And it's Mendes. Tchouaméni, just about up to 75 minutes. Now there's a fine ball, there's the shot! No mistake! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Calm, composed, confident, what a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Vietnam have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Finished, shot a goal! Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And this is getting better and better.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pressing high and with purpose. Oh, nicely intercepted. Into the last 5 minutes. Looking for options for movement. Great chance! And he hits the net. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Vietnam give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's delightful. Last chance, perhaps. He has found the way through. And now they can clear their lines. Koundé. He's a sharp little ball here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Vietnam have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Vinicius Junior taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A
Hello,
clear night,
everybody, and
all the
welcome to
ingredients for a
today's
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's on it, can he get a... Thuram!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, can he get onto this? Spread it left. Now it's Mbappe. Cucurella could try cutting inside here. That's good play. Deep cross.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
And it's Mendes. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the midfielder, Ryan Gravenberch, is just very cultured, Peter. Another really fine product from the famous Amsterdam production line.
Shapes to shoot! And he's gone looking for safety. And he's cut it out.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Cucurella. And here's Mbappe. Vietnam finding their passes. First quarter of an hour gone. Traumeri. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Vitinha. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe! Has fallen kindly here. He's scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Vietnam are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Vietnam are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Thuram, nice interception, well timed. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mbappe thinks about the shot. That has ended up in no man's land. Very nearly half an hour gone here. This looks promising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gravenberch. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He's found a way past. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Opts to play it back. And it's Gravenberch. Well, that looks a deep chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Gravenberch deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Well, that pass isn't the best. Traumeri.
Vietnam really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Driving through the middle. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Bellingham. Well, there's a probing ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, they can break here. Bellingham. Nuno Mendes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Grafenberg. Brilliantly cut out. And the whistle goes for half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Vietnam are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we're underway again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Skims one in. Alexander-Arnold. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe! Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a good spell of possession, this. Vinicius Junior.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, super ball! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Vitinha. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Now it's Thuram. Chooses to go back. Vietnam just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And it's Chouameni. Van der Ven gets across to intercept that. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Bellingham. Looking for options for movement.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Thuram. Vermeer. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get onto this? No, that was never going to make it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Great ball, and the shot! He's got a goal! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Alexander Arnold.
Musiala
Coming on the field.
to McAllister.
Number 7.
Hakimi,
McAllister.
and it's
Number
McAllister.
22.
Little
Musiala.
pass back.
Number 18.
That's an excellent
Lukaku.
interception.
Number 15.
Haaland.
Vinicius Junior. Number
75
25.
minutes played.
Nuno Mendes.
Van der Ven makes the
Number
interception.
14. Hakimi.
Don't you just love the level of
Substitution
intensity
taking
here?
place.
Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Climbs up big! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Mbappe, he's looking wide. Nuno Mendes. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Nuno Mendes has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Musiala. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Bruno Fernandes.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Konate, and it's Mendes. Here's Tchouaméni. McAllister turns back here, probably the best option. McKennie. Bruno Fernandes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's being urged to shoot. He's found some space. Great chance! The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Hello, attendees.
So a brief
This
breather
is a
and then
Lost
extra
Children's
time.
announcement. With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
So our quest to find the winner continues. McAllister, and it's Tchouaméni. Bruno Fernandes. Gives it back. Looking tidy in possession here. It's a threatening ball. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And it's Timber. Musiala, Vinicius Junior, McAllister. Now it's McAllister. He's away. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Van Dijk has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Well,
It was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Goes for a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! Vietnam take the lead. Partey. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Van Dijk. And it's Mendes. Spread out to the left. Tries to cross. And that has been knocked clear.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's made its way to him. Musiala. Nuno Mendes. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short.
One at a time.
And he's in on goal. Plenty to aim at here. Well read. And the danger is averted. Extra time reaches half-time.
And just a quick reminder today to
Well,
please
both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Played into space out wide. Chouameni aimed beyond the defence. And he welcomes it in. Shoots! He should have put that one away.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
It's their second corner of the game. McAllister with the short one. McAllister. That's very neat. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. McAllister picks it up out wide. Lukaku. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's McAllister. Looking for the run. Musiala. Oh, it's a great ball. Real chance! Oh, taken with style. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.